Today I'd love to talk to you about the principle of time. I was on a bus route into the city this morning for a networking event, and I looked around me and I suddenly saw what was just the most impeccable sunrise. Pink, purple, orange hues in the sky. And I suddenly considered the aspect of time. I had time in front of me. I knew that I could make a choice, and I thought, I'm going to get off the bus way early and I'm going to walk, and I'm going to take myself along the river. But then the river gave me a decision, because I knew we'd had a lot of rain, and of course what happens? The river and the footpath is suddenly no more. Time is now against me. I'm thinking, how am I going to get to the city? I will have to double back and find a new route over their bridge. And I'm convinced that I'll make it. And the question to you today is, how are you using your time? And immediately what may come up for you is that perhaps you're not using your time to your best. And isn't it funny how the brain immediately looks for the worst in the question? Why am I not using my time my best? Have I missed opportunities? Have I not done the things that I should? Perhaps you can just reframe the question. How are you using your time? How well have I used my time? So far I have a 100% success rate. I've borrowed time every single day and I've made it deliver for me. I found the time to make important connections. I found the time to find a job. I found the time to look after myself. Isn't it bizarre how we can ask a different question in a different way and it surfaces different parts of our brain? Here's a little other story to help you today. It talks about a man who was looking for the answers of life, and he sat down with a Zen Master thinking he would give him all the clues and tips and tricks to enable his life to be better, to enable him to use his time as well as he could. And he waited for the answer to the Zen Master, and the Zen Master put a cup and a saucer in front of him and said, "Would you like some tea?" And he said, "Well, that'll be very nice, but can we get to the nub of the issue, which is, how am I going to use my time? What can I do? What is the secret, O Zen Master?" And the Zen Master started to pour the tea. And sure enough, it filled the cup, but the Zen Master didn't stop. He continued to pour. It overlapped the top of the saucer, over the table and onto the floor. And the man said, Zen Master, what are you doing? You have filled my cup and more." And he said, "That is the principle of life, young man. You have too much in your cup and it can take no more. Before you can be truly effective, you must take things out of your cup before you fill it with more space." How are you filling your days today? How are you filling your time? What might you need to take out to make sure that whatever time you have left, you borrow it well? Because there's one thing for certain: the moments you've just lost will never, ever, ever come back to you. Whatever time you have left in front of you, my adage is always simple. You have one life, so love life, living life. Use your time to serve you best, and perhaps take a few things out of your cup.